In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create a YouTube intro animation with Canva that looks exactly like this. Alright friends, here we are at the Canva dashboard, and very simply we want to go ahead and use the video canvas, which is 1920 by 1080 pixel design. Now for a YouTube intro, you want to make sure that your intro is concise, to the point, and no longer than 10 seconds. So I'm going to create 4 slides, and then I'm going to change the background to these brand colors here, and I'm just going to interchange each slide. So there we go. Now the first slide, we're going to put in a video of yourself. So if you're a real estate agent, use a video of yourself, use you in different homes, in different areas of your city, town, or neighborhood. So I'm just going to use this little clip I have here of myself. I'm going to remove the sound, put that all the way to 0. I'm going to crop this so it fits to frame. So I'm directly in the center like that. Just press outside, and then we are going to put the transparency down to about 40% so that color peeks through, and then we are going to turn down or trim down this clip to 3 seconds. Next one here, you can use some clips of, like I said, your town, your city. In this case, I'm just going to use a stock video for the sake of this tutorial. So I'm just going to use this drone footage right here. Again, we are going to turn down the transparency to 40% so the green pops through. We're going to trim this down to 3 seconds, just like that. Next, I am going to use actually some of my own drone footage I have here of the river in my town here. So let me find that. It is all the way down here. And I'm going to, again, put the transparency down to 40 and trim the video to 3 seconds here. And the final page is a very simple one. We're just going to put our profile image. Now we're going to go into elements. We're going to search for frames, and I'm looking for a specific frame here. It is the circle frame with a border. So let's see here. Yeah, it's right here. And this one, you can change the color of the border. So this one, it already has the color that I want. Then I'm going to drag in a profile picture. No, I have it right here. And I'm just going to drag this one in. If you would like to learn how to customize your profile picture, I have a tutorial up on my channel, which I will link in the cards above and in the description box below. So check it out after this tutorial. Now we're going to go into elements again, and I'm going to pull up the YouTube subscribe button. There it is. And there's a particular one that I like to use as well. It is down here. And I'm just going to put this like that. And I'm going to change the red to this color here, and I'm just going to make sure that it is centered. One more thing I'm going to add is a mouse click animation, and I'm going to see all, and typically I like to just use this first one here. I'm going to size that down, and I'm just going to position it somewhere around here so it looks like you're clicking on the button, just like that. I'm just going to move it up just a bit more. So that's the final page there. Now what we're going to do is add in some text across each page. Now for this page, I am going to add my name. So in this case, we are just going to click T on our keyboard for a text box, and I'm just going to put agent name. And I'm going to size this all the way up, and I am going to put that right in the center. I'm going to change this font to Open Sans, extra bold, and I'm actually going to put all the caps on there, and I'm going to put this green color just so you have some consistency of brand colors. And then that looks perfect. The third page, I'm going to be putting, usually you're going to put the title of your channel name. So in this case, it's going to be living in your city name. So if you are from Toronto, living in Toronto. So I'm going to put that there. Actually, again, we are going to T for text box, living in. And then I'm just going to duplicate this by clicking and dragging, holding Alt on my keyboard. And I'm just going to put city name for now. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to put this color. I'm going to make this that green color, and I'm going to make this text color white. And then I'm going to go back into elements, and I'm actually going to grab a square here. And what I'm going to be doing, is giving this a text box effect. So I'm going to change this to white so that the green is on top of the white, just like that. I'm going to make sure, just click and drag, I'm going to make sure that this is centered, and then I'm just going to group that together. And that is your second page done. I'm just going to make sure it is right in the center, just like that. Next one is going to be kind of your bucket, like your bucket of content, your content buckets. So in this case, we're doing a real estate inspired channel intro. So we're going to do buying, selling, and investing. So again, we're going to text box here, and we are going to go buying. And I'm just going to click and drag, position that properly. And I'm just going to quickly change that up. Selling. And we're going to put investing. There we go. All right. Now we can change this color here. So we can make it white if we want to. I'm going to make these all white. And then what we're going to do is go into elements, and we're going to pick up this line here. And I'm just going to shrink that down. Oops, not move that one. You know, I'm going to make this that green color there. And let's kind of thick up this boy here, you know. And let's add some footings in there as well. That one. And I am just going to duplicate that. Oops. Duplicate like that. Make sure it is even, and I'm just gonna go in here and make sure that it's centered, and I'm just gonna tidy up so everything is perfectly even. So that's what we have. Now you can go in and add some more effects here, so we can give it that hollow, and we can do that if you'd like. Let's see. Okay, and I'm just gonna copy that style over. So that's what you can do for some extra oomph for the text. And now the fun part is adding in the animations. So the page animations and the text animations. So this is kind of where it gets a little bit tricky, but it's the best part of making this animated. So for the first slide here, in between the first and second slide, we're going to go in and we are going to add in a transition. So it's kind of hard to see here, but essentially you're going to click this plus button and you're going to see this add transition. So go ahead, I click that. Now there's a bunch of transitions that Canva gives, but the newest one we have here is the color wipe, and I love this one because you were able to use your brand colors in here. So I'm just going to make this white here and change that to white. I'm going to make this one, see here. Okay, so you can kind of see those colors passing through. Now I'm going to click that again so I can play around with where it's coming from. So you can change the direction, so you can go left to right, right to left. You can even go diagonally as well. So I think I'm going to go with this swipe this way. All right. Okay, and you can also change the duration of how fast that is. So if we make it like, let's see, 0.5 seconds, it's going to be pretty fast. And it's going to go whoop. You know, maybe we should keep it at 1 second here. Let's go ahead and keep that here. And then I'm also just going to reduce this length of the first line by just clicking and dragging. So now it's 2 seconds. If you see here, it is now 2 seconds. And so we play that back. We're going to play head to the front here. Just press play, your name, and then it transitions here. Now what we also can do is animate the text on the first page. So we just click on the text box here, go up to animate, and you have a bunch of different options to use. But in this case, I just like to use the baseline one. It's very simple. And we're just gonna do that on, I just want the transition to be on the enter. So if we do it like this, agent name comes up, swipes next. Okay. Now in this case, we can also animate the text here, but usually if you have transitions in between each slide, it already covers the animations for the text. So in this case, let's go ahead and use the circle wipe, but I'm going to do it on the out. I'm going to do it like that. So this is what it looks like, living in city name, and then it transitions. So I'm just going to extend this second slide just a little bit longer. All right, now that we have that page transition, now we can go ahead and animate some of the text here. So I want to animate the text where it's coming in different timings. So what we're going to do that is click on the text box, and we're going to hit these 3 buttons up here. That more, it goes away when I try to zoom in my screen, but the more button here, the 3 dots, and we're going to click down here. It says show timing. So basically what we want to do, I'm just going to increase my timeline here. All right, so what we're going to do is kind of see where that transition comes in, and let's kind of move this text box here. So first we are doing the transition for the buying text box. So we're going to have to do them individually for each text box. But first we have to put the animations on them. So let me see here. Baseline, I'm going to do baseline for all of them. I'm just going to do it on the enter. So click on the text, baseline, just on the enter, baseline, just on the enter. So you can see right now they're all coming up at the same time, and I want them to come up at different times. So in order to do that, we have to change the duration of when each text box pops up. So I think I like the buying one where it is, and I'm going to click on this one. And so we're going to just drag our text box, the timeline, like that. And then we're just going to play it back, pop, pop. So we're still on the second one. I think I just want to have that a little bit delayed. And then we are going to click on the 3rd box here, and we're just going to shuffle that down to the end here. And now if we play it back, you can see that it comes in at different times. It's unfortunate that you can't see each of the text box on the timeline like stacked together, so you're gonna have to play around with the timing of each one here. But if we go ahead and play it back, you can see that each one pops up on its own. And for the final one, we're gonna add in the last transition from the 3rd and 4th page. I'm gonna go ahead and use the color wipe again. But we are going to have to put in our colors in again as well. So we're just gonna do that quickly here, put the white one. And for this one, I think I want the wipe to come up like that, up from the bottom up top. So we also want to make sure that we have this just about the 2-second mark here, just like that. And you can see how long this entire intro is going to be, looking at the top number up here, which is 8.9 seconds. So if we play it back, I think we have all of our animations in place, all of our text in place, and I think it's going to look great. So I'm just going to pull the playhead back here, and we're going to see name comes up, transition, living in city name, transition, buying, selling, investing, transition, subscribe button. And that is your intro. But before we are done here, what we can do, if you have the Canva Pro version, you do have access to a library of audio. So let's go down to the toolbar here and let's look for the audio. Oh, it's right here, audio. Now, like I said, there are a bunch of different music options that you can choose from. So go ahead and search through whichever one you like the best. They have them in different genres. But for this one, I had already picked a song already, so I'm just going to click on this. And basically, you just want to play around with the music and see where it is the best. So I think I'm just going to listen to what the song sounds like. Yeah, 1 second here. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this. So I'm just going to click and drag the playhead here. I'm just going to play around with what the music sounds best. And funny enough, the music is actually synced to the duration of my transitions, which is beautiful. Now, what we can also do is go up to the audio effects and we can do a fade in and fade out so that it's not so harsh of music coming in. So I usually like to do 0.5 the fade in and 0.5 on the fade out. So again, just play it back to listen to what it sounds like. Boom, there we go. Now if we want to play it back in full to see the final product. Yeah. Awesome. Now, in order to use this, we have to go up to the share button and download this as an MP4. Now you'll see here that you'll have to connect your social account to Canva because this is a piece of music, its content, it's copyrighted as well. So you want to make sure you just connect your social accounts. It's very simple. Canva takes you through it. You just connect to which social platform you're going to be using this song on. So obviously this one's going to be on YouTube, so I have mine already linked like that. All you have to do is press download and you are set to go to put this in the intro of your YouTube videos. Now that you have your intro animation made, it's time to post your YouTube video to YouTube. But first you need thumbnails, and I'm going to show you how to create those thumbnails in Canva in this video right over here. So check it out. 3, 2, 1, click.